Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode from the RambleCraft server. Okay, so we're starting things off today in our brand new tunnel that we built last time, overlooking the excessive amount of iron blocks I placed last time in this decoration for the iron farm. But we're not going to be working over here today. What I want to do today is get my witch farm finally set up, because it's one of the things I'm definitely going to need. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about doing it because I do have two vanilla survival series going at the minute. I have my single player world and I also have RambleCraft. I like to keep them different, so it's nice to have a bit of variety, isn't it? But sometimes it's unavoidable, and I do need to get a witch farm set up for three very good reasons. So let me go through those now. One, when you are playing technical Minecraft, which I do like to do from time to time, there's three farms you really need. One is an iron farm. We're alright there. Two is a slime farm. I'm getting there with that. That will be done. And three, finally, is a witch farm. Now, that's not in order. I would probably put an iron farm at the top, and then it's a toss-up between a slime farm and a witch farm for the second place. So I'll let you decide. Let me know in the comments which one do you think is more important. But I'm going to go with the witch farm today because I've got a little bit of slime and I want to get this witch farm set up. And the second reason is I want to get hold of some ancient debris, because at the moment I'm still using all diamond gear. I want to get this upgraded to netherite, and obviously I'm going to need some TNT to start blowing up the nether and get my hands on some of it. And yes, I do know the bed method exists. I know that's a thing. I just prefer the TNT method, to be honest. So that's reason number two for why I want a witch hut. And lastly, and this is the main important reason, these things right here. I want to start crafting my own rockets so I can stop giving all of my diamonds to Kieran Dev. Okay, so I think we should get straight on with it. Get over there and see what we've got to do. Okay, so we are now over at the Mighty Witch Hut of Endervar, trademark. And just before I get on with this, I just want to clarify what I said in the last clip. I didn't really make much sense. I said that I didn't want my series to be too similar, but then I didn't explain that the reason for that is I'm actually working on a massive witch hut project in my single player series. So that's why I was a little bit concerned about doing this on RambleCraft at the same time. But witch huts are really useful, so you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so this witch hut is roughly south of my base, and we're facing north at the moment, so roughly that direction is where my base is. So my AFK point, even though I've built the portal at this side, is going to be over here somewhere and up in the sky, because as this is only a single witch hut, I don't have to have my AFK point really low to factor in other witch huts around. So that'll be nice and easy. There's not going to be as much spawn proofing to do, so I'll just probably torch up this area, and then I'll have to find some caves underground, possibly, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Firstly, we obviously need to get this farm built, don't we? So the design I'm using is the one I always use because it's awesome. It's designed by Ilmango, and I will put a link to that tutorial in the description. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into a time-lapse straight away and get this thing built up, and then we can have a look at how it's working. Okay, so the witch hut is now complete, but we're not there at the minute because I needed to come back to my base because I needed to cook up some glass. So I've been waiting around in here, waiting for this to cook, and then I don't know why I did it, but then I came down here because I just wanted to check on this villager. Because what this is the ceiling of my iron farm. So when I was digging this out, I accidentally dropped down one of my librarians down here, and I hadn't found a way of getting him up there safely yet. So I'll probably move this one first when I eventually set up a villager trading hall. But this guy is my mending villager, so I really didn't want to lose him. And a second ago, I just came down here just to check on him, and he was a zombie villager. I don't know when that happened, but it must have been very recently while I was close by. So I threw a block of glass at him, and luckily he picked it up. And then I went and brewed up a weakness potion, got a golden apple, and converted him back. So luckily, crisis averted, and I can now buy mending books for 1 emerald. So in the end, good result. Okay, so I'm going to grab the rest of this glass, and we'll get back over to the witch hut and see what's going on. Okay, so there it is in all its glory. I know, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? So, while I was building this thing, I did run into a little bit of trouble. And I have built this farm a few times before, and I've never had this happen to me, but it wasn't working. These shifting floors, I was not falling through. So, when I build this thing, I always stand on these floors, and the tripwire that goes across, it makes the floor shift across, and I fall straight through. But it wasn't happening. So, luckily, it was a simple fix. These repeaters are supposed to be on 3 ticks if you watch the tutorial, but I upped them all to 4, and that seemed to do it. So, if you haven't seen this design before, it's a combination of the 2 normal ways of doing it. So, we've got tripwires to make the floor shift across, but then we've also got a clock on the back, just in case any of the witches get stuck. It'll shift any that are stood in there and have tripped the tripwire but haven't gone for some reason. So it'll fire that part of the floor again and get rid of them. And then I obviously dug this down far enough, and I've put some hoppers down there for them to land on, and I completely forgot to bring my beacon across, but never mind, it did the job. So I have had a few witches spawn, and they've ended up down there and splatted on those hoppers. Now, I don't have a proper way of getting down there at the moment. I do have a bubble elevator to get back up, just next to my nether portal over there. And this is going to be... I thought I had some water down there. I don't know why. I'm going to jump down anyway. But anyway, this is going to be the item elevator. So, let's have a jump down here and see what we've got going on. Right. So, everything will come into this chest and then eventually into this dropper. This is what we've got so far. So, this is what I'm after, really. Gunpowder. Excellent. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a water stream going along here, and the ice, which I have just got some more, and then we'll have an AFK point high in the sky that is just in range of these hoppers, and then all the items will get sent up there and into a sorting system, and I can just grab what I want when I want, and just like that we see a witch fall down. So definitely working. Right, so I think what I want to do now is just get this bit in, and then we'll have a look at getting a AFK point done. Okay, so we've got that little bit set up, and it's just the water stream going down here to the item elevator, and this doesn't really need to be iron blocks, but, you know, why not? I've got a load. And then over here, I've got the auto drop circuit, but it's just missing one piece of redstone that I'll need to put there eventually, but I'm not going to do it now, because then everything will get spat out of this dropper into this water stream, and it's got nowhere to go, so it'll just end up despawning there. So I'm going to get the storage system built now. Once we've done that, we can turn this on, and then everything should just work. So I think what we'll do now, we'll get back up to the surface, and we'll pillar up into the sky, and I need to be within 128 blocks of these hoppers. Otherwise, if I'm further away than that, when the witches fall down here, they'll despawn. So I'm at level 30, I think, here. Yeah, these hoppers are at level 30. So if I go up to about 150... that's 120 blocks away, so, and I'm going to be slightly over this way as well. I'm going to be down here. So I'll work it out properly, and then we'll get up there and get building. So I think what I'll do now, I'll do that in the form of a time lapse. You know me. And we'll get this thing built. So let's do it. And one last little thing. I did actually add in a way of getting down here. So I've got my bubble elevator here. It takes me up to the surface. And then I can just drop down there, back into the water. And there we go. But I don't intend to be coming down here much once I got this done. So let's get up there and let's get on with it. Okay, so there it is. High in the sky, we have a finished storage area. I say finished, but I probably will make a few changes to this eventually, but I just wanted to get the basics in. So we just have a storage area here with ice and filters on the back, one for each of the drops that the witches produce. So I've done a little bit of AFK, and I just wanted to check that it's all working properly, and we've got everything coming through just as expected, and it's all going in the right place, so this is brilliant. And over here, no prizes for guessing what I'm going to put here. I'm going to move my nether pole from down there up to here, so I need to work that out and get a little bit more obsidian and work out where that's going to go in the nether. But we'll get that done, that's not a problem. I also think I'm going to open this end up as well, because I have been flying around a bit down there. I'll still go down there a little bit, and I don't have a way of getting in here. So, because it's all sealed off, apart from this bit, so I've just been flying into here, but obviously once I get the nether portal in, that's not going to work. So, yeah, it looks pretty tidy. This is obviously the exact same style as my base, and the reason I've done that is, one, because I haven't had a lot of time this week to actually design anything new, and two, I actually really like the design of my base, so I thought I'd replicate it over here. And then at this end, we have got the item elevator here, so everything comes up here, and hopefully once I get this more efficient, I'll see things coming through all the time, and then they just go over the top, over the item filters into the chests, and then over at the other side, I just replicated the same design, and this is my little AFK point. So I just stand here, looking at the ground, and that's it. Nice and easy. Now, there's nothing is going to spawn in here, but you still got to have a little room if you're going to go AFK. So let's have a little fly around outside. We'll jump out of this little gap we have over here, and it doesn't look anything fancy from outside, but I will replicate this eventually. I do think it looks pretty cool. I'm thinking like a spaceship kind of thing. That could look good, but then I don't know why it'd be attached to a big pipe. So I don't know. I will come up with something, and we'll have a cool design around this. And the other thing I've been doing, as you'll see by all of this torch spam, I've been lighting up this area down here. And there's a little bit over in this dark oak forest. And that's done. Yeah, there's a torch there. And the other thing is underground. There are tons of caves around here, which obviously with the replay mod, I've been able to have a look and see what's going on. And there's loads. I have done quite a lot. I've placed a lot of torches underground, and I'm nowhere near done yet. So I have just done a load more, so I'm going to have another check and see how far along I am. But there's a lot more work to do, and obviously once I get all that done, the rates will drastically improve. But as long as I've got a little bit of gunpowder coming in, that's alright for me. So at the minute, I've only really got enough to craft a few... Oh, I've got some more. Brilliant, that is working. So at the minute, I've only really got enough to craft rockets. What I did intend to do was to craft up some TNT and go into the nether and get some ancient debris, but I'm not there yet. I'm going to have to do a little bit more work underground, get some more torches placed, and then we can start crafting up some TNT. But for now, I am going to leave this area, and I think what I'm going to do now is get across to the shopping district. I've seen Hudlin's video, and he has restocked his gambling shop / casino, whatever he's calling it nowadays. So I want to get over there, see if there's any left for me, and maybe have a little bit of a gamble. And obviously I'll check on my iron sales as well. So let's go do that right now. Okay, so we've made it over to the iron shop. I just wanted to check on the profits. So that's pretty good. 40 diamonds straight away. Very nice. And no more blocks. And have we sold any ingots yet? 'Cause so far I haven't sold... Oh, there we go. 2 diamonds from the ingots as well. That's alright. So it is worth doing. Right, that's pretty good. Right, so the next thing I want to do, I wanted to go have a look at a Hudlin shop. But I'm going to have to cut straight to it because there's 2 new shops that have just popped up and I haven't seen videos for them yet, so I don't want to spoil anything. So let's get past those and we'll get straight to Hudlin shop. Okay, so we've made it over to the dazzling lights of the casino. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Welcome to Lucky Lotto by Hudlin. Each shulker is a gamble. You fell in lucky. Each shulker is 1 diamond block but could be worth a lot. Shulkers valued at 50 to 0 diamonds. I don't like that 0. Some break even, some the lesser. Mega jackpot is 2 diamond blocks, 3 shulkers and an elytra. Good luck my friends, may the odds be in your favour. Now, there are only 2 left. That worries me slightly, because that means to me that people have been happy with the ones I've got and left the rubbish for me. But I've crafted up 2 diamond blocks, so you know what, I'm going to go for it. Let's see what we get. Let's go with this one first. If it's good, I'll leave the other one. What's this called? That's not bad. I saw a shulker shell there. We'll go in here. That's alright. That's not terrible. I'm really low on shulker boxes, so that's definitely handy. Iron, yeah, not so much. But I got a few diamonds back, so that's pretty good. I'm alright with that. Do I do the last one? You know what? I think I do. Let's do it. Let's have this one. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Mathematical rock bottom. Oh, 1 emerald. Oh, never mind. So 1 terrible, 1 not bad. I can live with that. Right, let's get out of here. Okay, so we're back up at the witch farm storage, and I have made a few minor adjustments. So I've got the nether portal in, and this let's go through. I've actually synced this up to a new portal in the nether. It's not far away from where the old one was. This was where my old one was, and I've just moved it back here a bit and expanded out this room. So I think I'll do a little design in here as well. But for now, let's just get back through here. And the other thing I've done is I've taken out the other end. So if I'm flying around, which I haven't got rockets on the hotbar, so flying around here, if I'm lighting anything up or whatever I'm doing, going down here, I can just fly back into here, but not too fast. Alright, just let's go fast and hit ourselves. Okay, so I think what I need to do now is do a little bit of AFK, because I haven't lit everything up underground yet. I've had a quick look, and there are some caves that definitely still need doing, but as you can see, the gunpowder is coming in, and this is what I want. And we're getting a little bit of everything else as well. So I haven't done a proper AFK session yet, so that is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to stand in here overnight and see how much stuff I can get. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.